Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna make a special red velvet cake. This cake I'm baking for my small sister Raya's birthday. This is a very simple recipe and a delicious one. I'll show you both the ways how to make this with or without oven. It's a must-try recipe because it is so tasty and a soft cake. I am definitely sure that every one of you will love this recipe. If you love my video, then don't forget to subscribe and do hit the bell icon. Now, let's check out the ingredients and how it is done. First, we are going to prepare the cake batter. For that, 1/3 cup of Maida or 153 grams. Here I am using Cadbury cocoa powder. From that I will take half tablespoon, half teaspoon of baking soda and half teaspoon of salt. First we will sieve this. Here I am using normal cocoa powder. If you use a dark cocoa powder, you will not get perfect red color. Now let's combine all these and sieve and keep. We are doing this so that the mixture is completely combined and it doesn't form lumps. Make sure your cocoa powder does not exceed more than half tablespoon. Now let's add 1/4 cup of butter or 56 gram. Unsalted butter I am using at normal temperature. If the butter is too much cold, it will be difficult to whisk. Now let's whisk the butter in a normal speed for about a minute. Now add 3/4 cup of powdered sugar or 160 grams and whisk it about a minute so that the butter and the sugar is well combined. First we will mix this well so that the powdered sugar doesn't fly. Actually, it's better to mix the butter and sugar with a spatula and then whisk it. Then I'm adding 1 egg and let's whisk it in a normal speed. Then I am adding half cup of oil and whisk it for about a minute. Vegetable oil I am using. Then let's add half cup of buttermilk. In half cup it's 3/4 cup curd and then water. This is a key ingredient and flavor in this recipe. And half teaspoon of vinegar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now let's whisk it for about a minute in a normal speed. Now let's add the sieved flour mixture, that is the dry ingredients, and whisk until everything is combined well. Now it's time to add the red color. Here I'm using Foster Clark's red color. You can add up to 1 to 2 tablespoons. Depending upon the color you're getting, you can add the coloring agent. And give it a nice mix. Mix it up well so that the color is evenly spread. Now let's put butter paper on the cake tray. If you don't have a butter paper, you can still grease normal paper with oil and use it. Here I am using it like that. Now let's transfer the cake batter into the tray. Spread it evenly throughout the tray by gently tapping. Let's preheat the oven at 170 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. And bake for 35 minutes at 170 degrees Celsius. Now, if you don't have an oven, you can still bake this cake in a stove. For that, let's preheat it. Let's close the lid and preheat it for about 10 minutes. And then keep the cake tray and bake for about 35 to 40 minutes. Do this in a low flame. Either way, the cake will be soft and tasty. It's been 35 minutes since I kept the cake. Now let's check out whether the cake has completely cooked. I'm inserting a toothpick in the center of the cake just to check whether it has cooked. Now the toothpick comes out clean. Now our cake is completely cooked. Now let's transfer it to a plate. As you see, our cake is so soft and super moist. Now let's slice the cake into 2 equal halves. If you find it difficult to split the cake, you can bake it twice with half the batter. For the purpose of decoration, I am extracting few crumbs from the cake. We are using white chocolate ganache for this cake. For that I have taken half cup of white chocolate and quarter cup of fresh cream. Now let's mix this well. Don't worry if you don't have white chocolate at home. It can be easily prepared with few ingredients. I have used homemade white chocolate. I will soon upload a video of it and you can find the link in the description box. For red velvet cake, the ganache ratio is 2:1. That is half cup of white chocolate and quarter cup of fresh cream. Mix it up well and keep it in the oven for 30 seconds. Now the mixture is ready. Allow it to cool to room temperature. When it cools, it becomes a thick mixture. It becomes firm. This is the whipping cream I am using for icing. In Kuwait, this whipping cream is very good. Now from this I am taking 1 cup. You can use up to 2 cups of whipping cream, depending upon the depth and the design you are going to do for the cake. Now let's whisk for about 5 to 10 minutes. Whisk it until the mixture is thick and it's difficult for the beater to move. Now let's do the icing for the cake. First, spread some cream on the base so that the cake doesn't move while icing. I am placing the first layer of cake. On top of this, spread some sugar syrup. That is quarter cup of sugar and half cup of water, so that the cake will become more soft. Now on top of this, we are applying the white chocolate ganache. You can make a circular cake so that it will be easy for icing. I am not using a cake stand here. If you have a cake stand, it will be more comfortable to do icing. I am just doing a simple design here. You can do design of your own choices. Then you can design your cake according to your own choices. Here I am using a simple design. I am using few raspberries, then balance cream. I am just inserting it into a piping bag and I am doing some design. This is the best cake to bake for the beginners. Hope you all liked my video. Do try this recipe at home. It is a very yummy and a super moist cake. I dedicate this video to all the cake lovers around there. Many of y'all have asked me to upload this video. So do try this video. Enjoy and happy baking. My next video is mutton dum biryani, Coimbatore style. It is a Tamil Nadu famous biryani, so stay tuned, and if you haven't subscribed my channel, then do subscribe and hit the bell icon to get my future notifications.